Hello and welcome to Charmed Intentions. I am excited for today's spell. Today we are doing a home protection spell. This is to ward against evil spirits, bad energy. This could also keep like unwanted people away from your home. If say you have an ex that is obsessed with you and they keep trying to pull up to your house, this will deter them as well. This can keep negative energy out of your home, negative eyes off your home, any evil eye. This can also banish nosy or baneful neighbors trying to mess with you. And this can also be used to bless your home. If you're newly moving in and you want to remove like the energy of the old tenants, this can also be used for that too. So that is what we're doing today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, or a candle burned on my altar, that is where you can find me. And other than that, let's jump into today's spell. So today you will need a picture of your home or something to represent your home. I'm using this little fairy house that I got to represent my home. And I always write my, full address on the bottom of the fairy house to represent my home, of course. So you'll need that. You'll need a small piece of paper and a pen to write your petition. Also, if you do not have a picture of your home, you can put your full address on your petition and that will suffice. So I always make my spells super customizable. So if it's like you don't have something, you don't have a printer, you don't have anything to represent your home, you can still use a petition and that'll be fine. I have some mugwort here. Mugwort is really good for protection and banishing, evil energy, evil spirits. And then I'm going to be using rosemary. You can use rosemary or you can use chamomile. And I'm going to be using the essential oil. Rosemary is really good for like purification, protection, peace, whereas chamomile is more for relaxation, happiness, and blessings. So there's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm going for like the full-on, more aggressive protective route. But you can go a more softer route to bring more happiness and peace into your home, and that'll be fine as well. And then lastly, you're going to need an incense. So today I'm going to be using some blue dragon's blood incense. Dragon's blood is really good for protection, specifically from higher realms and spirits. But you can also use, really any incense that you have that aligns with protection is totally fine, or cleansing. Anything you have for cleansing is good too. So now that we have collected our materials, let's say our opening invocation to open the space, which is just sacred space. Now come to be, blessed with light and energy. Magic stirs and flows through me. So mote it be, so mote it be. So first we are going to write our address on our petition. We're going to write our petition, and this is how we're going to make it super customizable. So like I said, if you don't have everything that you need, that is totally fine. I'm just looking for a pen. I had one up here, but I don't know where it went. I'll just use this red pen that I have. All right, so go ahead and put your address. I'm just going to put my home for the example. And on your petition, this is where you write if you have someone specific that has been bothering you, a neighbor, someone specific you want to repel from your home, family that won't stop stopping by unannounced, old friends, or anyone that has found your address. You can go ahead and, block them from your home. But I'm going to leave mine, of course, open-ended. So I'm going to say my home is cleansed of any and all old negative energy. And people. Unwanted energy is removed now, never to return. My home is cleansed and purified, safe, warm, and protected. And then I'm just going to put angels surround my house at all times. And that's it. Alrighty. So now that that is done, your petition should look something like this. So like I said, I left it open-ended. I just put my home, but you would put your exact address here at this time, programming this for your home. So now that that is done, now if you have a picture of your home, go ahead and use that to write your petition directly onto it. You can write your petition on the back, or you can write your petition on the side, like how I always write my petitions whenever I use like pictures of myself or pictures of someone else. You know, I always use, I leave a little extra space so that you can write on it. Otherwise, if you don't want to, like if it's like a literal Polaroid picture of your home or something valuable, you can still just do the petition just fine. But I like to make everything as like streamlined as possible. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to put my symbol of home right on top of this petition, and then I'm going to dress it. So right now you're going to surround your home or your symbol of your home with your mugwort, and then you're going to put that rosemary right on the picture or right on the symbol of your home. So I'm going to put this mugwort all around this petition, protecting me in all directions. Mugwort is also really good if you're having nightmares as well, by the way. So this can protect you specifically at night in your home, or if you feel like there is like anything in your room or in your home, if you get that sensation that something is watching you. I don't know why it's like bathrooms and closets are also really hot spots for spirits to hang out. You can go ahead and sprinkle some mugwort in that bathroom. You can sprinkle that along with some mint powder or mint essential oil in the four corners of your room or in that closet, and that'll also really help clear that out. And then say a powerful affirmation with confidence that they are to be removed, they are not welcome there, and that they need to leave immediately. Little extra sauce on today, little extra tips, and then I'm just going to take my rosemary oil, like I said, really good for purification, protection, peace, right onto the petition, right on top of the home. I'm just going to douse it everywhere generously, you know, really encompassing that protection. And now that that's done, we're going to light our incense right in front of it or around it. It doesn't matter if your incense is in the front, the back, the side. It literally, the smoke from the incense is going to encompass the spell. So don't worry about it. Just make sure it's in the same area. And I'm going to go ahead and light this incense right here. Give it a little second to heat up. Let me get some water too. There we go. And our incense is lit. So go ahead and fix it into your incense holder right in front. And you are good to go. So now with our incense being lit, that is amplifying our spell with air magic. So once your incense is lit, now we're going to speak our intention again over the entire spell. So this is where you're going to state your address and you're going to speak over it exactly what you need to happen. If there is someone specific you're banishing, make sure you mention that. If you're warding more against evil eye, you know, make sure you mention that. If you want to clear any bad spirits, negative spirits, unwanted energy from your home, you can say that now. And, you know, if this is just like more of a home blessing for you and you're newly moved in, then just state over your spell that you're removing all the energy of the old tenants. So I'm going to say, my home is now cleansed of any unwanted energy. No unwanted attention is able to be received by me or my home. My home is cleansed. Any negative energy, bad energy, stagnant energy is now removed. I am safe and warm and comforted and protected in my house at all times and all ways. Angels surround my house at all times and they actively protect me, looking out for me, keeping me from any danger, mind, body, and soul. And once you say everything you need to say, you're going to allow your incense to fully burn through. And we're just going to say our closing evocation to allow our guides, the universe, to bring about our desired outcomes and let them know, okay, we've said everything we needed to say, and go ahead. You are free to do your part. So that is just the gate closes, the spell is spun, my work is done, the magic won. With love and light, I set it free. So done it is, so mote it be. So once your incense has fully burned out, go ahead and bury this letter at night in front of your home, preferably as close as as you can get to your doorstep, so right where your lawn is. If you cannot do that, say you like live in an apartment or anything like that, keep this under your bed frame, this petition under your bed frame, or you can bury this like in the woods. It will still work. Closest to your house, the better. I would recommend keeping it under your bed frame if like you live in an apartment or anywhere you cannot bury it. But if you live it like in your own home, or you do have a way to bury it, some people are just about that life. They're bold enough to do what they need to do. So you'll go ahead and bury it. And like I said, you can do it at night for privacy, and you can do it really quick as well, to keep from watchful eyes. That's the best way to do it. If you can bury it in front of your house or around your house, it doesn't have to be the front either. That's okay. If you can just get it fixated at the corner of your property, preferably the furthest left corner of your property, that's also okay. And we are done. So you are now protected as long as you are living there. You can also repeat this every 3 to 6 months if you're dealing with something super difficult, like, situations with neighbors, etc. If you're dealing with like constant, attacks, at your home, then go ahead and repeat this every 3 to 6 months as needed. And we are done for today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles burned on my altar, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I will see you in the next one. So mote it be.